This is your boy, JS1 the Supplier, and you're now locked into the Supply House. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we back in the building. Yeah.
You and your wardrobe, like really? That's what we're doing today. You didn't have a bucket for this Monday. You didn't have a bucket hat. You had the hoodie.
I got a couple of. So actually, I don't have a pink bucket to go with the pink hoodie. So like I'm you know, I just
so you're a little off today. You was like, okay,
yeah, little son. You know what I mean? But I promise I got a fresh bucket. I got a fresh bucket for next week. So you know what I'm saying? But yo, we can't begin the show without talking about how fabulous, wonderful, attractive, intelligent, and awesome my girl Carmen Cush is. She's in the building. She got the sexy girl pajamas on. She got them sexy pajamas on. You know,
All right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
really?
I'm telling you, if y'all not following her, look, I told y'all the other day. I've been telling y'all every week, y'all need to follow Carmen Cush on social media, and that's how you spell it with a K, Karman, and then Cush, Kush. When I tell you, she just dropped a whole load on niggas on the weekend. The thirst was crazy. Like all I seen was hips, bare hips, ass, and it was just. The photo shoot was crazy. So if y'all ain't, y'all think I'm playing, I ain't playing. Carmen is out here lit. So you know what I mean? Hand clap her one more time. Good God from Mount Zion. Good God from Mount Zion. Look at them kneecaps, Just. Look at how they sexy, man. Yeah, I mean, I knew what I was doing.
You're a kneecap guy. That's all right.
Yo, I got relatives in DC. I go see her more than I see them when I go to DC. Like I'm being honest. Like I'll pull up on her in a second.
That's your truth, man.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Can't say that.
My DC crush. I appreciate. Thank you for understanding. You know what I mean? You know what it is. You know what it is. So I got also in the building, you know what I'm saying? First time on the show. Like I met him, you know me, back when I was doing we did a art show for my ex, and he came, he showed mad love. He drank Hennessy with me. You know what I'm saying? We chilled out, we talked for hours, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I was very impressed by this guy, you know what I mean? Just Jones. He's a podcaster, you know what I mean? He is like me. He is a retired MC like me. You know what I'm saying? And he out here in the media world. You know, he floating freely in the media world, looking for a home.
Just around. Just around. You know,
just around. So we made sure I shot him the link. I said, man, jump on the joint, man. So we got Just Jones in the building.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys. You guys giving me some of your time.
Man, I owed you from way back. You were supposed to be on a podcast damn near 5-6 months ago. I'm
Yeah,
trash.
yeah.
I'm a trash nigga. I'm super
Hey
trash.
man, hey man, it don't matter. Whenever you call, man, we can make something happen.
Hey man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's a lot of greatness, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I ain't gonna play with y'all today. We got so much stuff to cover that I can't play with y'all. So like, I'm gonna just let y'all know, if you haven't done so, if you are in the DMV Baltimore area, I need you to log on to MediaImpactAwards.com right now. I mean, everything's spelled correctly. I don't have any urban spelling. Media is spelled media, MEDIA. Impact is IMPACT, and then awards is AWARD with an S at the end of it, awards.com. So go to MediaImpactAwards.com and nominate the person that you feel like should be the artist of the year. I mean, not artist, but the radio personality of the year, podcaster of the year, the podcast of the year. There's a whole list. I even added comedians and DJ to the 2022 joint. February the 27th, we are going to be down at Sizzle, restaurant and nightclub. We got the whole place locked down the whole night, sections, bottles, food, They got the lemon pepper wings, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. They've got the lemon pepper wings. We going in. This is not a game. I'm on y'all ass 2022. You know what I'm saying? Right. So making sure y'all cop y'all tickets right now. Make sure you do your nominations. People, all right. I'm gonna do this one time, and I'm only do it on my platform. People DM me asking me, why are you doing the nomination? Why don't you just nominate whoever you feel like should be nominated and then let us vote? Let me clarify one time on my platform to explain to you people why I'm doing it. I come from a city called Baltimore, where there are a lot of upset, mentally broken individuals who have fucking issues, okay? So they don't trust nothing. So me just nominating niggas I think are dope, people are going to be like, yo, that's unfair. Who are you to be nominating? You ain't nobody. Nah, 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 nah. So I was like, yeah, all right, I understand that. So like, this is what the fat boy do. This is what I do. I'm taking myself out of it. Y'all nominate who y'all want. I just open the joint up. I'm 100% transparent about it. I'm gonna show y'all the results. Whoever get nominated, that's gonna be on the ticket. I don't want no problems. I don't want no beefing. For whatever reason, Baltimore dudes, unless they feel like it's the most fair thing in the world and that you don't do nothing, they don't want to support it. They probably ain't gonna support it, most of them niggas. But I'm doing this because I want everybody, I want the public to be able to vote on who they feel like should be nominated, and then after that, y'all can vote on who y'all feel like should win. So this is always for the community. I don't do it for me. For real. If I was doing it for me, I'd have won all the awards last time I did it. But guess what? I didn't win any awards. Average Lounge didn't win for Podcast of the Year. I didn't win for Podcaster of the Year. I won nothing that night. You know what I won? To pay, because I didn't cover everything with the ticket sales, because niggas was too cheap to pay $10 a ticket to get into an award ceremony. Anyway, this year, let y'all know the price.
Get it all out, man.
I'm good. I mean, we still had a beautiful turnout. We had over 300 people come. This time, there's space, more opportunity for people to get comfortable. We will be following all COVID protocols. You got to be masked up. I'm not going to require people to be vaccinated, but I'm definitely going to be seating people apart from each other. You know what I mean? I'm definitely going to be heat lamping niggas when they come in the door, whatever they call it, to make sure y'all ain't got no temperatures. So we're going to, thank you. We're going to do all of that. So make sure if you haven't done that, do that. I got a how to start a podcast class. February to something. I don't know what's coming up. So if you want to learn how to podcast, I'm gonna throw the joint on the joint. Matter of fact, when I'm talking trash, I'm gonna put it up on the screen. So if you would like to take the class, we have two versions of it. I have not only a version for virtual, you know what I mean? So where you can jump in. I'm going to have a room, like a Zoom or something like that, where y'all can jump in. You can see me. I can see y'all. You can ask questions, and you can watch the class and be a part of it. Or, you know what I mean? You can You will also have the ability to come in person. If you would like to sit down with me in person, I can show you. The reason why I tell people in person is good is because you have to learn how to touch that mix, understand how the mixes work, how to plug the mics in, all of that different stuff. Plus sitting down, going over structure and form and all of that. There's so much to it. Also, me walking people through how to upload. I can show you how to start your accounts for, anchor.com. And I can start going through. Another thing I'm going to start doing is going through the different platforms and what they offer, what the benefits, versus, Mixcloud versus YouTube versus SoundCloud versus so all have their little benefits and costs and all of that. So if you would like to learn and you want to learn how to not be like me and don't do it the wrong way, do it the right way, sign up for the class February the 12th, 2022 from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. I do give out a book for everybody that comes. I'm working on another book. So if hopefully I get it done by then, you'll have 2 books for the class. It's $40. If you DM me once we get up off of this joint at JS1 Supplier, I do have a coupon code, but you have to follow me and DM me if you want that. If you just want to support and be like, yo, $40 ain't nothing, I'll just go and kick it on to go to howtostartapod.com. Let's go. So all right, that's a lot. All right. Yeah. Let's get back to talking about it. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, Don't forget to follow Carmen Kush on all platforms. You see that right at the bottom of the screen, Carmen Kush, man. And then send her $20 because she need lunch tomorrow. That's how y'all need to do it. Don't even play around. Just send her what she needs so she can eat. Look, she's losing weight as we speak. Smoking all that weed, she's too skinny. You know what I mean? So just go ahead and show that love. So we're going to get it on. All right.
Nothing wrong with skinny women.
Hey, Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Really? That's what we doing now? All right.
No, I mean, it's just not like I can't, I'm not the one I can't be the one to advocate for that. Like,
I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you haven't done, go ahead and grab some merch. I just put a new merch piece out for y'all to enjoy. So if y'all want to do that, support. That's the easiest and the fastest way to support the platform. We got a brand new joint. It's called oh God, I forgot the name of the shirt, but I got a bunch of stuff, man. We got available right now. So this one I'm gonna throw up on the screen right now so y'all can see it. It's a beautiful design that I just launched, and they're gonna be on sale right now. I think $29.99. Big podcast energy. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody needs some big podcast energy out here. For all of my podcasters that really love the game, go ahead, support the brand. Go to alrmerch.com right now. alrmerch.com is where you got to go. And that's it. I ain't got nothing else to add. I'm going to move on. Let's get down to the docket. Well, before I do that, Just Jones, give them your social media so they can follow you.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at I'm Just Jones. I am JUS Jones, as you can see right there in the corner right here. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at most of the time. You can also follow at the Mike is Right podcast.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah. Follow that. Follow. Show the love and support
too. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, in addition to the full docket I have, we are going to be reviewing Headbanger Nitty's album today. And then I also got the beautiful owner of Bloom Magazine coming on today. She's probably one of the most consistent local media people. She drops mags almost every month, dog. And I ain't talking about no toy stuff. Like, she really got real models, real photo shoots. Like, it'd be beautiful magazine. So we bringing her on to find out how she got started and why Carmen ain't on the cover doing the full frontal nude. That's we trying to figure that out right now. Like, and how can we get this going? So, make sure y'all lock in for that. Don't go nowhere because I got a ton of questions for her, and I'm quite sure Just Jones want to know how he can get his album reviewed inside of that magazine too. So, that's what's up. So, all right, let's start with the rundown. So, anybody got any questions before I go into this craziness? Is everybody ready to go?
Yeah, man. Let me. All right. Yeah, you good. Do your thing.
All right. So, Carmen is the only woman in the room right now, and I don't want to make this an attack on her or women in general, but I was on social media on my Facebook. My cousin said something about, you know what I'm saying, why, guys, the expectation of men, and why why y'all don't just take care of the women? Like, why y'all don't just take care of us and pay for everything? Like, why does that have to be a thing? Why is it that, why are we living in this age where, I can't depend on a man to just do all of this stuff that men are supposed to do? And like that and then she started naming other stuff that he just felt like these are just expectations of men. Like, men should just do it. Same way there was a conversation on the last part about men should just do stuff. You shouldn't have to ask. Just give me money for lunch. Why do I have to ask you to give me money for lunch? Why don't you just buy me lunch? Why don't you just pay all my bills? Why don't you just do that? Why do I have to ask you to do that? You should just do that. You know what I mean? Why don't you just, I don't know, just give me your car. Why I gotta ask you to borrow your car? You should just give me your car. You know what I mean? So, and then my cousin was kind of like frustrated because she's just like, man, in this time period, like y'all just like y'all not doing how the old school guys used to just do stuff. They used to just provide. They used to just be there. And I was trying to explain in the private chat. I like, look, cuz this ain't the 1940s. Like, one man can't provide for 6 people no more. Like, you know what I mean? Back then, the apartment was $20 a month. You know what I mean? The house, the apartment might have been $50 or $100 a month, and you might have been making $500 a month. So like, you had more money to play with. A loaf of bread might have cost you a nickel. You know what I'm saying? So the pants and the shirts was cheap. So like, the time period ain't the same. You know what I mean? I can understand women's frustrations of wanting men to step up and be more manly or to be more assertive. However, I do have a reply to that. But before I get to that level, let's talk about this first thing that I just said. Carmen, do you agree with the other women? And if you do, I completely understand. But do you feel like we're in a time period where men aren't being the men that they should be by just taking on tasks instead of waiting for women to ask? Do you feel like men should just do stuff and we just not doing it?
Not the respect that she said it. So like, no, I don't agree. I'm a woman that I prefer to be able to do for myself. I like a man that will, assist in places or, step up and offer or shit like that. But as far as doing everything or all, no, I don't agree with that. But I feel like in these days and times, men are, if they are a father to a person in that relationship, then I don't think they are being the men they supposed to be in that aspect. But as far as just overall, like, providing money to do shit and just take care of everything, the whole household and everything in it, and like, no, because even in those times when the man passed away, the woman didn't know what to do because all she did was stay home and take care of the family. And now she don't know how to go get the money or where to get some money from. So in these days and times, and back then it wasn't a lot of violence like it is now. A person could just go outside and get shot by hit with a stray bullet. And if he passes, you ain't out there getting no money, what you gonna do, baby? Like. And right. They don't be thinking about life insurance plans. They don't think about none of those things. They wasn't back then. They was thinking about their kids and going to college and this. So they was putting money to the side. They don't have those. They're not putting the savings for their child or nothing. Like, no, there's no setup. So you worried about just being taken care of and not having to go do nothing and being with, like, baby, don't do that. Like, why would you even want to be that type of female? You don't want to say you brought something to the table. You brought the table, maybe, like. Anything, but
women don't want to bring the table no more. I mean, that's a lot. You asking women to bring the table? All right.
And even then, did she say like, at least I would be home and I make sure the home was taken? She didn't say what was your portion that you were willing to bring. You just worried about what the man's not doing. What are you doing and what you like? I don't know, but no, I don't agree.
It's funny because I saw a chick that I recently unfollowed, but she was. Like, she posted something. It was like words, and it said, "Where are all the guys that can fix the house? They can cook, they can clean, they go to work, pay all of the bills." And what else she said? She said something else. She was like, yeah, I need one of them. Like, I wish we could get those back. And I'm thinking to myself, so what you gonna do if I'm cooking, cleaning, doing the laundry, fixing everything in the house, paying all of the bill? What are you doing? Like, you just sitting around watching television? Like, and how does that help us
and
move
then she
forward?
gonna think, and then on top of that, after he did all of that, and she still gonna want some dick, and if he don't, she gonna think he cheating because he ain't fucking her. So like he not gonna it's gonna still like he ain't gonna want no win in the game. Like what the fuck is he getting out of this?
Right, exactly. Thank you. Somebody to be an advocate for men. I appreciate it. Thank you, Carmen. That's why I love you. So anyway, Mary in the chat room on Facebook said men can't be something they don't know how to be. Ooh. There aren't any real men role models anymore. Ooh. All right, that stung a little bit, but it's real. It's real.
I can agree with that.
Justin's rolling his eyes. He's not agreeing. All right, Just go ahead, take it away, bro.
I mean, there's plenty of men role models, at least in my life and in my upbringing. I wasn't short of role models. They weren't always perfect, but yeah. So, and honestly, as you grow up and as you get older, I mean, I'm not looking for a role model. Like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Like, I can't look for somebody else. You know, I can hear somebody's mistakes and learn from other people's mistakes and stuff like that. But honestly, I'm not looking for a role model or inspiration. Like, I don't need that from another being. I just need that just from, getting up, doing what I got to do every day.
I would say from the perspective of like when child having like I'm the way I am based upon seeing how my dad did stuff. You know what I mean? I've always had my dad around. So like the way I treat women is based off of his example. Like the way I move and I conduct business is based off of his example. I'm quite sure he had intention to train me to be a certain way, but most of the stuff he said I didn't listen to, but I followed what he was doing. You know what I mean? So a lot of that stuff is unsaid. So yeah, I can understand women being frustrated and like, dang, like I just want a guy to be a helpmate. Like even the young lady I'm talking to now, like she got on the phone today and just was like wilding because of her ex. Like, man, why can't I just have a guy to just be 50? Like I just be 150%. Like, you know what I mean? 50-50 with me, you know what I mean? And I get it. So like, from that perspective, I agree. But I feel like in this time period, the lack of real examples is definitely, I would definitely co-sign Mary, and I love what Carmen said, is that when you have a lack of real examples, you got a lack of men stepping up. And to me, us playing around so much when you're young, like we play around so much. It'd be so much game running and so much crazy stuff. And like, you don't even know somebody really in love with you, but you so busy doing this, you so busy doing that. You start setting bad examples. You start causing traumas. You know what I mean? You bringing in a lot of issues that end up causing other issues when you are trying to get serious. And now you got a whole generation of men and women that don't know left from right, up from down. You know what I mean? So, I mean, like,
but to some degree, is that just the ups and downs of life? Like, you're not going to get it right all the time, no matter what you were taught. You go into a situation, you might handle it differently than what your pops might have told you. Like times were different where he can handle it a certain way. Social media, more access to people these days, easier access to people, for better or worse.
Many examples of like men that are not normal. Like I was having an argument, with the same cousin, and she started telling me about what the 1% of men do. Like these guys that have millions of dollars that can fly you all over here. I'm like, do you not understand that that's only a very, very small percentage of men on the planet that have that capability? The rest of us, we got to work together. Like you looking to be chilling with your feet up with maids coming and cooking and cleaning and all this. I'm like, that's not possible for the majority of us as human beings. But go ahead, finish your point.
So is it just when you say that, is it just a money thing as far as providing? Like, does the effort count? You know what I mean?
What?
Like,
Bro, let me tell you something. Effort ain't never counted. Let me tell you something. The effort don't count in this world, especially. I mean, well, and I'm not trying to be mean, but when you have women who have gone through as much trauma as they gone through, they be like, "Yeah, I've seen a lot of niggas try. They ain't get it over that hill, and they tired of niggas trying. Like, do some shit. Show me some shit that I ain't never seen before. You know, become a person that I've never." Experienced. Now the problem, see, my beef comes down to when a guy does rise to the occasion and show you something different. Do you know how to respond and be the person you're supposed to be for him? You know what I'm saying? So like Mary made a statement in the chat room. She said, also, as women, sometimes we have been taught how to be everything and do everything. So when men come into our lives, they don't know where they fit in. That's very true. Like when you've had to be a boss in your own life for so long, you've had to be in charge of everything.
very
When a
smart.
man comes in,
Smart.
and she's also married, so let's like shout out to Mary who is married. You know what I mean? That's why you listen to married people. Hey, and those who are listening right now, you can jump in the chat room, whether you're on YouTube or you on Facebook. Give us your opinions. Chaz, my boy DJ Pill said help goes both ways, and with help comes recognition, thanks, and appreciation. All right, yo, Pill with the all caps too. He was real serious about it. All right. So all right, we're gonna close this out. Is there anything that y'all want to add before we move on from the subject? I just want to give everybody like another minute to drop what they want to drop. Just, did you have something you want to go and add?
Nah, man. Just at the end of the day, you should know. I mean, I don't know how long it should take you to know what a person wants or what they expect from you. So keep that in mind. Keep communication alive, and yeah, prayers and thoughts to all parties involved.
Man, all right. Carmen, did you want to add anything before we moved on?
No, I said all I needed to say about that.
Well, thank you. The boss lady has spoken, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all better recognize up in this joint. Mary said effort counts when you're on equal footing. Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to her. All right. And like I said, if y'all want to drop y'all comments into the joint, it's so many of y'all viewing right now. I can see so many people viewing. Please drop your comments. I want everybody's opinion. This is an open forum. Like I want everybody to talk. And if y'all say something too fly, I'm gonna drop y'all the link and tell you to go ahead and call in. I mean, go ahead and jump in the joint. So, all right. Before we get to, because I'm right at this point, I'm waiting on the owner of Blossom Magazine to jump in. But before we do that, I want to go into this really funny clip. Ooh, I can't wait for this. Let's have some fun. It's been so serious. Let me do a palate cleanser real quick. Let's have some fun. All right.
Say
so
that you're a professional ass eater.
No, not yet. I need more.
Oh God, I knew it was this.
How far are you?
I knew it.
1 to a 10.
1 to 10.
6. I got taught how to eat ass by a Philly girl.
If you had to explain what ass tastes like, what would you say?
Huh? Let's say it again.
What ass tastes like?
Unseasoned lamb chops. It depends what type of ass it is.
Tell me the freakiest shit you ever did with a bitch.
Spit in her mouth.
Spit.
Okay, so
That was the first time I saw that.
If I ever wanted to fuck Meek, he fucked it up at that point. I'm good.
Why? Because he's going to refer to your ass as unseasoned lamb chops. Is that what you afraid of?
No, because he even eats ass. I'm sorry, I'm not in.
Where's Meek eating unseasoned lamb chops at?
With his tongue, his dick,
I don't get it.
anything, we have a problem. And I'm sorry. So that alone, just the fact that he rates himself as a 6, he should have said a 1 or a 3, a 2 or a 0.5 maybe, but not a 0. It was like, nigga, ass. What the fuck would I know about ass? What the fuck you ass? He said that shit like he ate it yesterday. Like he wanted something after they finished talking. Like he was smiling, giggling. Like that just fucked me up. I'm sorry. These more spitting in mouths and good on Meek. At one point I probably would have fucked Meek if I got the chance, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm great.
All right.
Yeah. When I saw that clip, I said, "Oh shit, I'm good." So yeah,
All
if you
right,
ever
just
thought you want, you was like, yeah, when I get
I
with
just,
Carmen, I'm gonna get her ass. I'm gonna then.
no, I just want to know where is Meek eating unseasoned lamb chops? Like, I mean,
that's a real question. That is a real question. Hold up, bro. That's
that's all I
That
want to
is.
know.
That
Like,
is. No, that is.
that's a
I
real.
agree.
is he at the butcher? Like, I'm not sure. Like, somebody should investigate.
Man, this is a crazy thing. All right, so we are ready to rock and roll. I think everybody's in a good place now. Y'all got a good laugh off, and we can not attack each other as men and women. Let's get
That
back
was
to
a hell
love
of an
and
icebreaker
support.
right there.
Right.
That
If
was
I
an
had
icebreaker.
some pictures of Carmen to throw up on the screen, I would, but I didn't have time to download them. So like, you know what I mean? It's a real plan. So, but I do have in the building right now. This is the definition of a boss outside of my DC crush. Like DC crush, Carmen, you are a boss. But like my Baltimore boss
Shut
lady,
up.
magazine owner, professional, like perfectionist. When you talk about great magazine design work, I'm a lover of graphic design. I'm a lover of photography. This lady right here, she be doing it. Like I own a magazine. I know how much work it takes to put a magazine together. This lady right now, Camille, has done a phenomenal job, and I'm so happy that you come on. What's up?
Thank you. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Carmen?
Hello. Hi, beautiful.
Hi, beautiful. What's up, Jones? What's
How you
popping,
doing? How you
everybody?
doing?
Yeah, we in here chilling. We was waiting for you to come through and because we got a lot of questions.
Well,
Tons
that's
of
what's up.
questions.
Thank you for having me. Your show and your, I love what you. I'm glad you in the streets and you in the community. Busting out these podcasts, keeping us in the loop with everybody. So thank you for the invite.
Most definitely. It's my pleasure. So like one of the first things I wanted to get into off the top is how long have you been producing magazines?
Well, we launched in 2018. I got the idea maybe late 2017, and it just seemed like a go from there. It was an idea, and I was so, I'm excited to know everybody was on board to work with, Full Bloom Magazine as a contributor, whether they came in as a model, photographer, stylist, designer, entertainer, entrepreneur. It was, just dope that everybody jumped on board with us. So it's been a couple of years.
I love it. What was your inspiration and started? Like, you know what I mean? What made you go, yo? Because you could have gone any direction. You could have done radio. You could have gone, you know what I'm saying, writing a book. You started a television station. What made you go, I want to start a magazine?
I like that question. Because I guess because I'm a visual artist. A lot of people know me for fashion, just as a designer. And I definitely can relate to the artist, to the entrepreneur that's out there, marketing and hustling, for what they doing. So I just was inspired, honestly, because I love photography. I love creative concepts. So I thought it was dope, to put that all together in one book. And,
Right.
out of that, I just wanted this to be for people of color first, people of culture. And then, when you think about the marketing aspect, I actually offer a lot of marketing services. So I wanted to display that throughout the whole layout of the book, for me working with each of these cover features individually, doing write-ups for people and offering them a full like portfolio project, for themselves.
Right.
So
It's
yeah.
beautiful. You do such a phenomenal job. Look at how beautiful these magazines are. This is top quality. I mean, and it's like, okay, so let me tell y'all how many levels we going on. I'm sorry, I gotta keep bragging about you. I just give me 30 seconds to brag. Yo, look at all of the Afrocentricity in it, the intention behind getting beautiful women of color, styling them to the depths. You know what I mean? It's like the urban mixed with the traditional, you know what I'm saying, African style, like all of this, like, and it's really high quality visuals. It's not blurry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I just love how you're so intentional about everything you do. You know what I mean? From the visuals to the styling to the choice of models you do. But go ahead. I'm running my mouth. Go ahead, do your thing.
No, I mean, hey, it's always nice to hear the feedback because, you know, as creatives, we be in our own head. So sometimes you never know what others are taking from your work. So I appreciate the love. I really do. So I'm going to just keep doing what I do. You know, that being said, I'm in Atlanta now. So we're working.
Congratulations.
Features. Thank you. You know, collabing with, you know, the scene here and what they doing here. And yeah, we about to come through with some new content for you guys. We're going to have more articles about, you know, just marketing in general, people that are starting up. You know, I've always been for the startups, you know, because we definitely need, you know, direction sometimes just far as what to do, how to do it, you know, where the resources are. And the features are also going to complement that theme too.
Okay. So my next question is who is the person that you're marketing your magazine towards? Like, who's the demographic that you're aiming at?
I mean, I would definitely like, you know, to stick to my roots. I definitely want the people of color to really enjoy this magazine. Not like Essence, you know what I'm saying, but just color and culture. You know, I like to say that because people of culture, we come from different diverse backgrounds. So it's always dope to kind of see imagery that kind of, you know, just makes you think. It stimulates your mind. It also you know what I mean, tells the story with the articles and just kind of keeps you in the loop from the lifestyle aspect of it.
Right.
So
okay. Yeah. So I'm sorry, go ahead. No, do your thing. My bad.
No, you could.
So my question was going to be for the women that are watching right now. What would be your main points that would attract them to the magazines? Obviously, great photography. I would say that off top. But what are the other things that women are going to get out of the magazine? Because I don't feel like Full Bloom is catered towards men.
Well, you know what? In the past, we haven't been so much towards men. We had a couple of issues that was, you know, more so male dominated content, but I don't know. That's a good question. I think the men need to really kind of jump in there a little bit and really network with, you know, different outlets such as magazines. You know, it seems like the women are right there. They eager to like, yo, you know what I got to do. I'm here for the photo shoot. You know, like do your thing. They're open to the creative process that you have when you're branding an individual. So I think maybe you know, I'm hoping that here and, you know, out here in ATL, you know, we can collab or, you know, it'll just pick up with the male content. But you're right. The women per se, they can definitely look forward to more resources. We also have a new creative writer that's going to be featuring in the magazine with her own column and doing blog content weekly. So we're going to have more articles featured toward domestic abuse and single parenting, resources for not just women, but men, resources for them, grant writing, you know, resources and things like that.
Okay, that's awesome. That is awesome. So, all right, my next question is, why haven't I been on the cover yet? Like, what is going on? Like, why? Why? Do you not see my skin is popping right now? I mean, my knuckles are ashy, but my face is beautiful. Like, why have I not been put on the cover? You know, I even got Carmen. You got to see Carmen's. I'm gonna show you some pictures of Carmen. I'm
Oh
telling
my
you, we are
God.
shooing for the cover. You know what I mean? But go ahead. I'm gonna shut up and let you answer the question. You know.
Yeah, we could chop it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for it. Yeah, we just got some concepts.
Oh my God, Jones, get him.
Hey man, hey, if you don't shoot your shot, you can never,
You know,
you know what I mean? Like you gotta be willing to.
you miss half the shots you don't shoot. Hey man, you know.
Thank you.
I get it. I get
Oh,
it.
really, Jones? That's not the get him right there, but
Michael
okay.
Jordan said that. Michael Jordan said that, not me.
I didn't mean for you to be his hype man.
Oh, shout out. You look, they shouting out Jones in the chat room. Jones. All right, well, thank you, dear. But I was the one that was trying to get on the cover. So anyway, so Camille, let me ask you this question. How do you balance your personal life and like I saw on your Instagram page, you know, you were pregnant, you were doing the photo shoot, which you look gorgeous, by the way. I'm about to say it's very hard to do, but let me shut the hell up. You look gorgeous in your pregnancy. How do you balance having a personal life and still producing at the level that you produce?
I mean, I think it goes hand in hand. You know what I mean? Your personal life influences, you know, what you put out in the media. I mean, nobody's really that private anymore. But you know, I'm definitely inspired by having another child. I'm excited to just be a entrepreneur, a mompreneur, you know, a female that's just out there, you know, being a role model in the community. So it's really not that hard, actually. You know what I mean?
Got you. Okay. So you built for this. This is what you're saying. It's like you do this and you do it well.
And I mean, this is exactly what I do. I wouldn't do. I'm unhappy at a job, you know, working a 9 to 5. So, you know, entrepreneurship is something that I'm very passionate about and motivating people to kind of be like, you know, we all human. We go through different things personally in our personal life, but when it comes to business, you know what I mean. You still got to go for it. You still got to get it. So, yeah.
All right. Shout out to you. My next question is going to be, what is the it's a 2-part question. What's the easiest part of doing a magazine and what's the hardest part about doing a magazine?
The easy part, you know, is when it's done and you're just looking at it. Like,
That's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact. That's a very satisfying feeling.
Yeah. I'm happy. Everybody is, you know, gaining a following, which has always been my intent going into every issue. It's all intentional. You know, what I try to display for each of the features. The hard part, I guess, is really just connecting with everybody, trying to showcase, you know, what everybody does in a couple of pages. You know, some people work through submission, so we get their photos in an email, we get their articles already written up. And then we also have some features that we work exclusively with, where we have somebody interviewing them, we're doing write-ups for them, we're assisting with photo shoots and stuff. So just trying to make all of that flow from you know, just from a content, you know, perspective, just trying to make all of that flow together is probably the hardest part.
No, I completely understand. All right. So if a model or a writer wants to become a part of the Full Bloom family, how do they do this? Because Just Jones just said off air, he was like, man, he wanted to be like one of those like underwear models. And he was like, bro, he been working on his figure and all that. And I was like, well, I don't know nothing about niggas in underwear, but I was saying like, yo, Camille will probably be the one to talk to. So yeah.
Well,
You mean
Oh shit!
look, hey, the ladies want
See,
so
I told you, Jones. Told you, get him.
yeah, no, he needs to be gotten. He needs to be gotten quick. He tripping
about, you know, I guess the content that they contribute. they can always kind of send us an email and inquire about being a contributor to the magazine. And that's just from being a model, that's from being media, that's anybody that pretty much has a story that they want featured. You just send the content in and then we review it and get back to you. If you're looking for more so an exclusive experience where we're working with you to help build that content, we definitely love those opportunities because it gives us an opportunity to shine creatively and all do what we do collectively, whether it's a designer stepping in, whether it's whoever's on board for your project. It gives us opportunity to shine. So send us an email, fullbloommag@gmail.com, or you can go to our Instagram and send us a DM that way. We do get a lot of emails, I'm not gonna lie to you. So, if we don't get right back to you, don't be discouraged. I'm definitely working on that right now, making sure that everybody's getting back to right now. But if you know me, I have multiple media sites, that I'm managing: Facebook, Instagram, the emails. So just continue to, send us a comment on a post on Instagram. That's definitely a way to reach out to us too. So.
Okay. All right. So, Carmen, is this will we do you need me to send an email for you, or you got this? Like how we doing this? Because I feel like you should at least get a 2-page spread. They should be like, okay, got you, cool. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want you to, what I mean. And then you already know. She already.
No. She said they take time. That's fine. I need to get right anyway. No, you good.
So, all right.
Book your shit, hit us up, and then we'll collab with your photographer.
We could do that. Pencil me in.
All right.
Did this nigga just say pencil me in?
Oh my God. I can't.
Yo, that is, I'm hands off at this point. So I have a game. So Camille, you ain't got to run, do you? I mean, because I ain't trying to hold you up. I know being a boss you ain't got a lot of time, but I got a game. I was trying to see if I can get you and Justin on.
Well, you got me for maybe 2-3 more minutes, so I'll jump in.
2 or 3 more minutes. What for real? All right. So the game gonna take a little bit longer than 2 or 3 minutes, but yeah, all right, we got it.
Got me to 9 o'clock, so we got about 10 minutes.
All right, 10 minutes I can do. All right. So there is an article on XXL magazine right now, and it says it is the hip hop acronyms. There are tons of artists throughout the hip hop industry. And they all of the, well, not all of them, but a great number of them use acronyms. So like A$AP Rocky, ODB, YFN Lucci. But does anybody actually know what these acronyms mean? So before, I was like, yo, why don't we make this into a game? And see if we can get some people. He said game show. Yes, a little bit of game show vibes. I'm going to challenge my dais here, these lovely, educated black folk that I have on my show right now. And I'm going to, all right, so the winner, you get a choice between getting a merch t-shirt or I give you a gift card or something like that. We'll get either Amazon gift card, because I know all of y'all buying shit on Amazon all the time. Yeah, or you can get an Aries Lounge merch t-shirt. You know what I mean? So y'all get to choose, but you got to get the most ones right. So I'm going to go from one to the next, and you have to. I'm gonna say the person's name, and you have to try to guess the acronym. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know if I'm
all right. Camille look like I don't even know niggas. I don't even know who rap. What's rap? I don't even know rap. All right. Okay. Well, just don't worry about this, Camille. You got this. You're a writer, so I'm quite sure. You know what I mean? You gonna be in the house. All right. Let's start. We're gonna start with some old school. We want to start with some old school or some new school. How y'all want to start?
Hey man, it's your game, man.
All right. So we're going to kick it off like this. ASAP Mob, ASAP Rocky, ASAP Ferb. The ASAP stands for what, Camille?
I don't know. Second one.
Okay. So let me go. Carmen, can you guess? ASAP Rocky, ASAP Mob, ASAP stands for what?
I don't know. As soon as possible. Shit. That's all I know.
As soon as possible. We'll just say no, that's not it. You were close, but it wasn't that close. All right, Jones, yeah, the ex-MC himself. ASAP Mob stands for what?
Is it always strive and prosper?
Yo. Okay. One for Just Jones. Okay. All right. So since you got the first one right, we're gonna go to the next. We're gonna go old school. We're gonna say AZ, the artist AZ. His name, his acronym AZ comes from what, Just Jones?
A zucchini? I don't know that one.
Zucchini.
Yes, a zucchini.
So that's the Z,
zucchini.
but you're not.
Zucchini. Like I don't know. I don't know.
So yeah. Well, we're not gonna do that. That's not right. So
I can't think of it right now.
All right, we're gonna give Carmen a second to get herself together. Camille, do you know what AZ stands for?
No, I definitely don't. I don't.
Carmen, are you going to try to? I ain't mad at you. I didn't know what it was neither until I read the article. Carmen,
encyclopedia. I don't know.
Encyclopedia. I just need you to.
I'm gonna make stuff up. I'm gonna make stuff up because I don't know many Z words.
I see. It stands for Anthony Cruz. Anthony Cruz. That it's his first and last name.
Okay.
What?
His name. You know what? I'm moving on.
Original.
Now, Big Daddy Kane. The Kane in Big Daddy Kane is an acronym. I did not know Kane from Big Daddy Kane was an acronym.
I didn't know that either. So I definitely don't know what that would mean. That doesn't even.
All right, let's do an easy one. BG from Cash Money stands for what? BG from Cash Money stands for.
I don't know whose turn.
This is easy. So close. All right, Camille. She's so close, super duper close. So Camille, you could steal it. Just take a whack at it. She said, "What'd you say? You said Big Gangster." So it's not Big Gangster, but it's so close to that. Did you just say what?
It's Baby Gangster.
Oh, hell yeah. She got it. Okay. All right, come here. Yeah, boy. She about to order some lube from off of Amazon, boy. I'm telling you, this is going down out here, man. She like, shit, I already know. I'm going to give me some cookies and crackers and all that. All right, I'm going to go with another easy one. DMX. And I'm going to start. Don't everybody jump in. Just jump. No, I ain't going to do just. No, not just. Carmen, this is for you. This is easy. This is an easy layup. DMX stands for.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Just Jones. This is the steal of a lifetime for you. Go ahead.
Darkman X.
You're gonna have to go.
All right, just you definitely doing it right now. All right. So all right, I'm gonna keep it old school and a little easy for y'all. All right, Jizza. No, ain't nobody gonna get that right because when I saw that, I was dying. I was like, what the hell is that? That don't even make sense. LL Cool J stands for what, Miss Camille? What does LL Cool J stand for?
Ladies love Cool James.
Okay, 2 points. 2 points. 2 points. All right. You said you knew that one?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
she
from
said
Queens.
Queens.
I have to know that. They would have got me up if I didn't.
Representing Queens. All right.
That's
Well, so you a Queens nigga. All right, I'm gonna throw this one at you. You better know this one. Nori stands for what?
Priega.
No. Get out of here. Get out of here. You know what I mean? All right, Carmen, do you know what Nori stands for?
And he's from Staten Island
No.
anyway.
He's from Queens. He said he's from Queens. Now we have
I don't know
an
what it
argument.
means.
All right, Jess Jones, I'm gonna let you get a shot at that. Do you know what Nori stands for? Nore.
Niggas on the run eating.
Oh my God. Jess Jones is out here murdering the game. Murdering the game. All right. So I'm gonna toss some. All right, here we go. Carmen, this is it. If you don't get this one, I can't do nothing for you. NWA, Carmen Kush. What does NWA stand for?
Even if I got it, I ain't winning, so it don't fucking matter. Let one of them get it so they could break the tie.
No, they not tied. Jess Jones is in the head by 1 point.
Are you looking at?
Like,
I know what it means, but it's
Say it.
oh well, niggas with attitude. But the fuck
Yeah.
like you saying that? I already said it.
All right. Boy, oh boy. All right, let's make this. All right, Pop. All right, Camille. ODB stands for what?
oh, dirty bastard. You said ODB.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, dirty bastard.
I'm loving it. All right, so since you have to get up out of here, we're gonna do 1 or 2 last ones, and I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be kind of hard. It's not really that hard, but it's gonna be kind of hard because I'm trying to break the tide. I'm trying to get Camille out of here. So, Just Jones, T.I. formed a group with his childhood friends and dropped platinum albums with them and went on tour. The name of the group is PSC. Do
Pimp
you know
Squad
what?
Click.
Oh my!
It's the king, homie.
Man, that's deep. All right, that was too easy. I can see if I can toss Camille something so that she can get her joint back. All right. Oh man, ain't none of these easy. All right. This is actually should be easy, but we're gonna see. There is an artist named YBN Almighty J. YBN Almighty J. Can you take an educated guess? Just take a guess what YBN stands for.
What they call him? What's
His name is YBN Almighty J.
Almighty J. I don't know.
Think,
I don't know who
think young hood nigga ignorant and then be like, YBN. It's just the simplest thing you'd ever, like when I read it, I was like, for real, that's what it is? YBM?
YBM.
YBN, excuse me,
no,
with an
N.
N, sorry. Yeah. And let me, all right, I'll give you a context clue. He's a young nigga.
And he's a rapper.
Oh, yeah, he a rapper. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Oh, I don't know. Wait a minute. 9, 8, 7, 6. Huh?
I said I feel like it's an easy.
Oh yeah. Especially after I gave you the little hint. So like, yeah.
I know what it would be. once you said
All
that.
right. I want to see Camille. Take a guess. Come on, just throw a guess out there, Camille. YBN.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Who the hell do you think you are?
All right. So Camille, you tried. All right, yo, Carmen, I want you to take a shot at this. Take a shot at this. I'll give you double the points if you can pull this out. YBN. What is it?
Young balling nigga.
Oh, you so close. You so close. You so close. All right. No, it's not YBS Skull of Will. God damn it.
I said
YBN.
young balling nigga. I said young balling nigga. I didn't say anything with an S.
No. I was looking at the chat room. Because Bill jumped in. He's talking about a completely different person.
Oh.
But no, you're so close, but it's still not it. Just Jones for the steal. YBN means what?
I don't know. Young black nigga.
Did you say young bike nigga?
Young black nigga.
Black. He said black.
Man, y'all are so close. It's young. Hold on. Boo, 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 boo. Young boss nigga.
Oh, okay.
Young boss nigga. That's why I was like, Carmen was so close. I was like, damn, like she's so close, she could have won it. All right, Just Jones is the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you say, Camille?
I wouldn't have got that.
I said he a young nigga. That's what I was thinking. I was like,
young black nigga. I was loving it.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna say that. I thought she was gonna say young black nigga or young bitch nigga or some shit like that. I thought she was
gonna a music they already got a game like now at Walmart that do the black acronyms. So I think a music for entertainment would be dope too.
Word. Well, we're going to keep it up. Camille, I hope you'll come back. Thank you so much for making time for me. Thank you. I love the magazine. You are an awesome person. Always had positive energy. Every time I've been around you, it's been like a blessing to just be around the vibes.
I appreciate the love, man. I'm always here. I'm wishing all you guys, blessings and, let's continue to win and inspire each other. So I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to just jump on here and chop it up with you guys. So, shout out, definitely after this, I can look at the links and you can kind of connect us behind the scenes so we can all chop it up and, just work with each other in some way.
Yeah, that's the way she's saying that we're going to get on the next cover of the magazine. Let's go. We in the building. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Are you single or are you married at this point? So like I got thirsty niggas out here. So like what's going on? Can guys shoot they shot or this is a no-go?
Well, I am in a relationship. I'm not single. I was single, but you should have actually. But I'm in a relationship. I just had a so he's like just hit the 2-month mark. So yeah, I'm right.
That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, bro. Go buy some flowers this week, man. Show you love them, man. That's how you supposed to do it. Black love. Oh, it's the baby. Hey, baby, what's up? Hey. Having the cute babies out here. Lord, I see y'all.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hey.
What are you doing there?
What are we doing in there? We stuck in the box. We're trying to get out of the box. We just don't know how to.
You watching in this? Let mommy say bye to everybody, okay?
Bye, everybody.
Right.
Bye.
All right.
Give me your social medias. Oh, you're welcome. Give me your social medias.
For sure. So you're gonna find us on IG at Full Bloom Mag. Facebook is the same thing, Full Bloom Mag or Full Bloom Magazine. Our website is under construction at the moment, only because we relocated and we wanted to represent, the city of Atlanta through the site. So fullbloommagazine.com is the website. Definitely check us out. Thank you, babe. So yeah, Full Bloom Mag all day. You Google it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful night, and we will definitely be getting you on again very, very soon.
I appreciate that, definitely. And like I said, just keep me in the loop with everything.
I definitely will. You have a wonderful night. Thank you.
Good night, guys.
Good night. Good night.
Have a good night.
All right. See, Carmen, you better not never say I unplug you. I plug the hell out of you. I mean, wait a minute. That sounded very freaky. I was trying to, you know how we do. Whatever. I ain't worried about you. Anyway, we back to our show. Just Jones, you're the man. What I do now?
Hey, it's shit show, man.
All right, let me get you a palate cleanser before we get into this album review and we get out of here. I needed something to really bring up my spirits, so I felt it would be most appropriate to talk about really something that kind of went under the radar, which I don't understand why it did. To me, it should have been the headline story for the last 6 months, for real. This is so serious. Condom sales went into a slump during the pandemic, plummeting 40%. 40%. That's almost half of the condom sales from 2020 to 2022. What the hell is going on out here in these streets? Like, I don't understand. This don't make sense. So anyway, let me run through.
It ain't safe sex.
I know more.
That's for sure.
So not only am I worrying about dying from COVID, I gotta worry about dying from AIDS as well. So the pandemic provide a prophylactic for condom profits. I don't know what that meant. The world's largest condom manufacturer claims that business has gone financially flaccid amid the coronavirus pandemic, with sales declining as much as 40% over the past 2 years. I have no idea, but they were trying and it just not working. A large portion of condoms distributed by governments around the world, which have reduced distribution significantly during COVID-19. CEO of condom giant Carex told everybody. The Malaysian prophylactic purveyor reportedly produces over 5.5 billion condoms annually and operates in 140 countries worldwide. It also supplies fellow condom firms such as Durex, which has experienced a similar sales slump during the coronavirus pandemic.
They should have been in a slump since like 2003. Who wears Durexes?
Me, because they're less expensive. All right. So anyway.
Man. No.
That's a problem.
They wasn't good around the way.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess that's why a lot of y'all got kids. Anyway, while many would assume people would have nothing to do but have sex during lockdown, this was clearly not the condom boss. What the fuck? This is clearly not the case. According to whatever the person's name is, the condom boss chalked up the lagging sales to the pandemic closures of hotel and motels, which traditionally provide an oasis for intimacy and providing countries where homes tend to be overcrowded. Hotel stays were disrupted by the pandemic, he said, adding that the slumping sex industry, a major condom market over the past 2 years, is to blame as well. So he's saying,
so people had to stay home and have sex with their significant other.
Right, instead of going out and having sex with sex workers. You know what I mean?
Basically.
Okay.
That's crazy. So sex workers really did take a hit like this? I mean, I thought sex workers probably would be getting more. Well, I guess so, because now they doing the OnlyFans. I guess you don't need no condoms, be by yourself, so.
Yeah. I would hope people are trying to be, mindful of COVID. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I assume.
That's me when I assume too that maybe this whole pandemic shit got people not wanting to have sex, so they ain't need to get
condom or no condom, like
right.
You know,
Yeah.
that's a lot of stuff you can catch right there. COVID and all types of other stuff. It's a lot of stuff right there. It's too much.
Yeah. I definitely feel you on that. All right. So it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to get to the coup de grace of this evening. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all don't know that we do reviews every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like every now and then, not every week. So this week, you know what I mean? Actually, the homie hit my DMs probably like 2, 3, 4 months ago, and he asked me, "Yo, could you do a review on the album?" I said, "Yeah," but I was going through a bunch of stuff. I really couldn't give it a listen, but I told him once I got the platform up and running, we would make it happen. So, finally I was able to tell him, hey, I got things going, I got people in place, like, send me the album, I'll listen to it. I have taken the time to take a listen, and I asked my friends here, Just Jones and Carmen Cush, respectively, these awesome industry individuals who are fine-tuned industry ears to understand music and the musical palette. We decided to talk about Headbanger Nitty. Got an album out called, is it Baba Yaga? Baba Yaga. So this is I'm just going. I want to start. All right, so let me give you guys a little bit of. He's a Baltimore artist. You know what I mean? He's a rapper. He's an aggressive artist. You know what I'm saying? When he sent me the record, the first thing that kind of threw me was the artwork. I didn't know how to feel about that. The artwork was making me feel some kind of way. Like, the guns are not pointed at me, but the fact that the guns was pointed at him and he got red eyes, I didn't know whether or not he was about to like turn into a Super Saiyan and this was about to be like a comic book situation, or this was like a suicide letter and he was about to die. I didn't know what to expect. So at the end of the day, I was like, all right, this is interesting. Let me press play. And then upon pressing play, we'll get into that in just a minute. So, initial impressions when y'all saw the album cover, what did you think? Let's start with Carmen. When you saw the album cover, what did you think?
Honestly, that was the first time I even paid attention to the album cover. When I got into today's topics and I looked at that, I was like, oh, I downloaded the album on Apple Music and just pressed play. So I didn't even look at the album cover. So my first impression, based on how you just described it and me looking at it, I'm like, wow, that's intense. Like,
yeah.
I didn't even pay that any attention until just now. And yeah, that now that makes a lot of the music that I heard make sense based on the album cover. So, okay, I guess had I seen that, it would have put a lot of what I heard in perspective. Because now a lot of what I heard makes sense.
So, Just Jones, man, what about you? After you saw the album cover, what were you thinking?
I mean, I really didn't pay much attention to the album cover, like until in the middle of me listening to it. I don't know. I guess it kind of coincide with the music a little bit, especially the early part of the project. I guess he's feeling like, I don't know. I guess he gonna die by this shit. Like he gonna die by everything he spit.
Well, somebody's gonna die by it.
Yeah. It's gonna be him or somebody else.
Somebody.
Yo, y'all crazy.
Blood will be shed. Yes.
Yes.
Yo, y'all are funny as hell, bro. That is super funny. All right, so let's go into when you listen to the album, Carmen, give me your highs and lows, the things that you like. Let's start, because you always got to start out nice. Say something that you liked about it, and then you can go into the stuff you didn't like.
Well, it wasn't a bad project. I will say that. I wasn't like completely turned off by it. I actually might listen to it. Was a couple songs that I found myself bopping my head to, back from the production or some of the or the delivery. I feel like it wasn't fully mixed and mastered all the way on certain songs or projects. Like I feel like if he maybe done a little bit more to it, it could have been better. But as far as I think where I am as far as rap, I don't know if I'm into gangster rap as much as I was in my younger years, like when I was a teenager or in my early 20s or even early 30s. I Yeah, well, no, not even in my 20s and my teens. I was gangster rap was my shit. I wanted to be, and I was gonna be the first girl in NWA or something. So, like, I probably would have been a fan of his music if I'd have heard it back then. When the way he came in, I was like, damn, this is, ooh, Lord, if I was the person I used to be back in the day, this shit right here, he would have been on my playlist. I'd have been like, oh yeah, I want to see the heck yeah, but. I'm not there anymore, so it was like real great. Like you said, it was aggressive, and like I'm like, oh shit, okay, Slim he's I don't want to get on his bad side. Somebody's gonna die about this shit, like Just
That's a
Jones
fact.
said. Like, and I don't know, and based on the album cover, I don't know if it's gonna be him or them, but somebody, and I don't want to be that body. So Nick, I love your album. It is amazing. you sir. You are the shit, okay?
She said 5 out of 5. It don't get no better than this. The greatest album I've ever heard. Please don't shoot me. Please do not be upset with me. Like, you know, man, I've never heard anything so compelling in my whole life. Please don't shoot me. Damn. Okay. All right, Just, come on, it's your time. Go ahead, bro. Come on with give me the rapper experienced nuance. Come on, give us that nuanced rap stuff. Yeah.
What I liked about it, I don't know. He had a lot. It was very versatile. He had a lot of different flows, a lot of different feels. Like I felt 1 minute, I felt like he was in like his 06 Boosie bag. He had this one flow. It was like a couple songs I did. Like I know Payback Part 2. He said something about hearing their sister and their mother cry is worth it. Like he really meant that one. So yeah, I did like that song. That had me going. And I think I'm back. I know the first verse in that song, the flow was crazy. The flow was definitely crazy, but a lot of energy. Definitely look forward to seeing or to hearing more of them. I mean, not particularly my go-to as far as I guess sound-wise, honestly. A little more laid-back type of guy over here, but overall it'd be something that I can definitely see myself bopping to.
Word. Thank you guys for being so nice about it. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And I appreciate y'all giving it a listen for real. So all right, Just real quick, what didn't you like about it? What do you feel like he could have really improved upon? You know, I mean, not in a way we want to get shot, but you know what I mean? Like if there was if there's any kind of like things you could improve upon, because he's already great. I mean, Jay-Z ain't got nothing on him. But I'm saying if there was anything we wanted to, you know, just touch on to make him, you know, God level, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm picky as far as like if it was like something I was putting out, but I'm kind of big on sequencing. Where songs fall at, like too much of the same thing in the same space can make the project a bit stale. And it did get to a point where I felt like I heard the same song like 3 times in a row. So that was one. But it's just more storytelling. A little more storytelling. Somebody with that much passion, and he definitely had that in that Payback joint. But just something more the same of that, something like that. Just you got that much energy. It comes from a place. So I like to, hear where that place is, or
I'm gonna throw this question at the two of y'all. In listening to the album, did y'all hear anything that gave you an understanding of what Baba Yaga? Or is it Baba? Yeah. Did anybody see or hear anything that got them to understand what Baba Yaga meant?
I just assumed that was like an alter ego or something. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I like that. I like that. We're gonna go with that. It is his alter ego, and he is in the chat room right now. And he said, "Thanks for listening, everybody." And he said, "No one will get shot. I promise." So thank you.
Great, because I have to go to work tomorrow and
you know what I mean. right. You know what I mean. So let me get into my highs and lows on the project. Interesting artwork is a high for me. Like I'm a visual person. Like back in and that's because I come from a time period where you used to have to go to a record store and you didn't know what the album sounded like. There was no preview a lot of times, so you would see stuff in the stacks, and if that album cover was popping, or if it had something interesting, it would just make you I just want to listen to it because I want to know why this album cover looked that way. So like, I give him a plus for it, but I also gonna give him a minus because I was like, it was kind of scary, but at the end of the day, it's still pluses because I still would have pressed play just off of the album cover. The second thing I want to say is, I never really, after listening to the album twice, I don't understand what Baba Yaga means, and I don't know why that became the album name. And to me, connecting elements is important. So like, I need to understand why is all the guns being pointed at you in the picture. I wanted to understand what Baba Yaga means. I kind of want to understand why are you so angry. Like the skits didn't really. To me, skits are supposed to add to the storyline. It's supposed to help you get an understanding of what's going on in the song or what's going on in the head of the artist. And I really felt like I would listen to a record and then I would hear the skit and I would be like, this nigga was just mad and this skit is talking about some inspirational shit. That didn't add together. There was just, in those moments, that's where I was just kind of like, I'm confused. The next thing is, as an old nigga, I can't do a whole album of anger. And it was the whole album was aggressive. Even that joint towards the end where he had the with the return of the man joint. And I'm thinking, oh shit, we about to get into some. He about to tell he's talking these bitches. I'm about to get that pussy. And I'm doing that. And I was just like, yo, I don't know where we going with this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
return to Baba Yaga. That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
So headbanging.
Yeah, so I just googled it that it is a translation to the boogeyman. He just put that in the chat. So I did just see that. So it's not technically a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Whatever it is, it's not an evil thing, but. This is definitely unique.
Definitely unique. I
like that.
I love the aggressive. Yo, honestly, at the beginning, the old ignorant JS1 that was probably 19 years old back in the 90s heard your voice and started laughing immediately. I like, yo, this nigga got the craziest like high pitched voice. But then as I start thinking about it, I'm listening to the album. I'm like, this is a unique element that will make him stand out. Like especially like his voice is so clear and piercing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not necessarily piercing in a bad way. I mean,
it wasn't hard to listen to at all. It wasn't hard to listen to at all.
Not at all.
The only thing I will say is I would have liked a little bit more variation in, like, every song seemed to be aggressive to me. There wasn't anything like, all right, go give me a little R&B chick on the hook so I can vibe out. Like, you didn't give nothing for the old niggas. This was a young nigga album. Like, young nigga, I'm mad at the world. I'm about to stab a nigga, shoot a nigga. That's all this album is for. Like, when I'm out pulling a robbery.
Well, this is the soundtrack. If the boogeyman was coming, this is what you need to listen to. This is right here. This is what you need to listen to.
That's it.
This is the only way you're going to survive.
That's the only way, bro. And it was crazy. I enjoyed it though. Like, it's definitely not something that's going to be a part of my everyday listening, but I'm only saying that because I'm older. You know what I mean? And
it's some gym flow music. It's some gym flow music too.
Yeah, my son probably going. I'm gonna let him listen to it. I'm sure he's gonna love it though. This is his flow right here.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
You ain't like this song right here? This joint go. This the one, man.
Yeah, see.
Like, okay.
Now let me tell you something. He had some Baltimore shit. He sounded like a Baltimore nigga. I love that. That was something I really love. His accent came through like crazy. There were a couple of flows that were reminiscent of like YG Tech. You know what I mean? And different
Yes,
Baltimore artists.
yeah.
I could hear those influences
Yeah.
coming through. I love the fact that he wasn't afraid to try to take on that New York drill vibe. I love that towards the beginning of the album. I love that, man. I love that was a little bit of risk taking here and there. But if I was to say anything, as an artist, when you approach doing an album, you are taking us on a journey, and I need to understand. Like, you have to give me a reason why. You got to sell me. Like, it's like making a movie. You can't just put a bunch of scenes together and be like, I got a movie. Because if you go from one scene to the next and they don't make sense, you niggas is gonna tune out. So the only thing I would say is that utilize your skits a little bit better to help me understand. I never understood why you was mad. One song you was rich and you had money and you was out here balling. Then the next joint is like, I'm fucked up on my nigga couch and this is that.
The next
Like,
song is Payback's a Bitch. That's
Payback's a
what it was.
bitch. You know what I mean? Then the next one, you Muhammad Ali out here and you don't want to touch nobody and everything's love. And then the next one, you done kill somebody. Like, it's just like it was all over the place.
Balance.
Yeah, it was no balance. It was no balance at all. It was all gas, all go, all day. You know what I mean? So anyway, let me give him he's put something on the joint. He said the past 4 years I buried 2 real brothers and been through hell and back. So that's where all of the aggression and revenge comes from. Yo, shout out to you. He's obviously a blood because he didn't want to put the C on the come from, so the come. So like pause. Now I don't want to say come like that. That sounds nasty. But you get that. Yeah, he did it again. KOME. Yeah. But at the end of the day, okay. RIP to the family members. But if that was brought more to the forefront of the album, not in lyric form, but in conversation through skits or some kind of like explanation in certain ways.
It was one thing where someone spoke. I did peep that one. It was one track on there. I think someone spoke for a bit, but definitely shout out to, rest in peace to his lost family members and all of that. And like I said, the pain, the aggression, the energy, it definitely shows. I'm not used to hearing that. I'm not really used to hearing that so much locally. Like that. Like he, I
would disagree. I feel like I hear a lot of trauma in our local music. From me personally, when I listen to a lot of it, it don't matter whether it's Scholar, YG Tech, or whatever. I hear a lot of, hey, nigga, I done buried my friends. I done had to hustle by myself. Even the people I trusted turn their backs on me. There's so much of that trauma I've heard in those records, but I just haven't heard it in that way. Like that.
That maybe hasn't jumped out.
Right. Right.
In that way.
Yeah, this shit jumped out.
These stories were very vivid.
Very. Very.
Which is a good thing. That's a good thing. So definitely shout out to him.
And I hope he continues to make music. All right, let's wrap this up. If you were to give this between 1 and 5 mics, Carmen, 5 being the greatest album of all time, 1 being the worst album of all time, where would you sit it? And you can do halves. You want to do 2.5 or 3.5 or 4.5. It's on you.
I would give it about maybe a 3.5.
Okay. I love it. All right, Just Jones, player. Where would you go between 1 and 5 mics?
Oh man, I wish I had one of the little papers. I'm gonna go 3.75.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a paper.
All right. Yo, I'm definitely I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it 3 mics, and I'm gonna say why. I honestly feel like the talent is there, the music is there. 3.75. This nigga, yo.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I have no idea.
Jones, you are crazy.
I would love to see him as an artist that has the potential to do great things. Yo, brother, take the time to tie in these elements. Like the Baba Yaga thing was dope once you explained it to me. But find a way to bring that out, to bring those elements out so we can understand it in listening to the
like
album.
if there was something from the movie where you might have heard somebody kind of explain it or something like that, just that maybe in the intro or something like that, or in the beginning of the second song to kind of give you the feel of what's to come.
Yeah, that. In addition to that, I would love to see you experiment a little bit more, find different voices and different energies to just bring variety to the album to make it sound more well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? Singers, other MCs, like try to bring different elements in there. Like you did a dope job. I think you're great at writing, and I think you're great at putting songs together, but it feels like you got comfortable. Like, all right, I can just write these verses. I'm gonna write this hook. I'm gonna spit over this genre. All right, that's done. Give me the next one. And it's just like, I would love to hear like some vocalists with you. I would love to hear maybe a little poetry. I would love for you to slow it down and, do a little bit of this, like approach a couple of different styles outside of the stuff that you have done. Yeah, but outside of that, man, the music is dope. And that album cover, like, I definitely want to see you do some other things. Now, outside of the album, I need you to get on your marketing game, bro. This is some good stuff. I need some music videos. I need you to get on TikTok and do something. Maybe you need to beat somebody up on camera. I don't know. You got to do something, but, like, this is some good stuff. You need to get to promoting it and getting it out there more, man. But I appreciate you, giving me the opportunity to listen to the album. And we're gonna bring Headbanger Nitty on the show next week. Ooh. Hopefully he won't scream at us, and he won't. You do not brandish any weapons on my stream, sir. But like, we definitely gonna bring you on, and we gonna make it happen. Thank you so much. Woo! All right, that's what's up, man. Good album. That was some good stuff. I'm glad. Let me ask y'all this question. Carmen, did you enjoy listening to some new music? Or would you be comfortable maybe every once in a while listening to some new music?
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm fine with that.
Oh, and if you got some DC niggas, I would love to hit some DC stuff.
Okay.
No, I'll take some go-go too. Like, let's do some go-go. Can we get a go-go band on? Can you find like a go-go band to see if you can get them on?
I can see what I can do.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm tired of this Carmen humility. This Carmen humility is driving me nuts. Like, come on, bro. Come on, let's talk our shit here. Like, we know you to connect up in DC. Let's go. Let's do this.
I am not. I know nothing of the sort.
The DC plug is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. All right,
The lies he tells.
So, Jess, did you enjoy listening to some new music?
Yeah, man, that was I don't do it often. Probably don't do it as much as I should as far as local music, but yeah, it was definitely cool to hear something different, hear something new.
Got you. That's what's up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've done 1 hour and 32 minutes. I am 32 minutes over my normal, so it is time for your boy to go eat dinner and put my feet up, and it's time for Carmen to get back to her photo shoot, and it's time for Just Jones to get back into these streets. Y'all know what it is. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Everybody that locked in with us. Yo, Just, I appreciate you taking time.
Thank you know what I mean? Thank you for having me. Appreciate the time hanging with you, Carmen, Camille. It was definitely fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you back, bro. I'm gonna bring you back. Definitely, you got to come rock with us. You know what I mean? And Carmen, of course, we all bow to the greatness of the queen. You know what I mean? I love you. You know what it is.
Love you guys. Don't eat any unseasoned lamb chops or any ass.
Please don't.
Oh!
Please don't. Asses must be seasoned. Asses must be seasoned.
So that is a fact. Yo, that's our relationship advice for this week. Thank you, Carmen. That was the last. Asses must be seasoned, yo, and don't lick on no asses that taste like lamb chops. That's what it is. All right, people, we'll check y'all out next week. Oh, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night. For those who are still locked in, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for the Takeover Indie Countdown. Make sure you tune in with my man DJ Mastermind. It's about to be turned up in this joint. And of course, Wednesday, Aries Lounge pops off. Tune in for Aries Lounge. We got it rocking. And I'm doing a show. I'm doing another show, and it's for movie and TV reviews. So I'm looking for some people to come rock with me. So if somebody wants to come rock with me doing some movie and some TV reviews, hit my DMs. Let's make something happen. You know what I mean? Because I'm never giving up Carmen on my Supplyhouse show. That's the love. I'm working my way into marriage through my podcast. So we're gonna do that. So we got to do something else. So we're going to see what's up.
Good night, everybody.
Yay! All right, y'all. Y'all be safe out in the streets. Peace.
This is your boy, JS1 the Supplier, and you're now locked into The Supply House.